A very warm welcome, good afternoon to the Rondebosch Golf Club and the SSL Golf Knockout. My name is David Murray and I'm your on-course presenter today. In the commentary box is Rob Larson, the Director of Golf at the Western Province Golf Union. We're here for the Golf Knockout and now we're going to be introducing your 8 junior golfers.
And we're going to run through all of our players taking place today, 8 of them to be exact, and we're going to give you a bit of a heads up as to who they are. Chris Katuza is our first player. He's from King David Mowbray, a talented young player. Matthew Lotz, who's a player from Atlantic Beach. He started playing golf when he was 5 years old, still 15 years. Justin Behrens, he's a member at Atlantic Beach. He's also a young and up-and-coming player within Western Province. Yara Brits, he's also been doing some caddy duties. He did caddy for Leanne Pace during the last SA Open held at Westlake Golf Club. Murray Boast, the next player, and he is 17 years of age and he plays league out of Milnerton. Jack Buchanan is my pick to win this event today. He's a talented young golfer and looking for a lot of huge things to come out of him the next year. Louis Lobsher, also another talented young under 19 Western Province player. And last but not least, Travis Proctor, who reigns out of Durbanville Golf Club, also on the cusp of making that Western Province team. So the 11th hole measures 388 meters. It's a par 4. There's a bunker on the right hand side. Players have to carry that about 200 meters, and it is a big drive into the wind. The wind speed's probably at about 20 kilometers an hour today, and the sun is shining, so it is a beautiful afternoon here at Rondebosch.
That is match number 1, Louis versus Murray.
Using the right side of the tee box. Hopefully negates some of that wind. Little pre-shot routine. And that's to the right side of the bunker. Gripping down a touch. Looked like a good swing. Leaning also a little bit. He's gone over that bunker.
So we're here now. Murray is about to play his 3rd shot. His first drive sadly got a horrible lie. And he really just tried to knock it back into the fairway, but the lie was so bad he could only advance it about 10 to 15 meters. He's hit a good shot up on the left.
This one tight. We're going to see Louis now with his 3rd shot, clearly with the upper hand. Settle. It's got to sit.
So I just tried to play it up the left hand side with a fade, and I think I did it alright, so it was enough here.
You certainly did. Really, really good chip shot. Lightning fast down there, wasn't it? Downwind.
I actually thought it was going to go down the slope again, but I played it like I wanted to. It just kept rolling, but the 5 was good enough for the win, so through to the semis.
There you go, through to the semis. Congratulations. Rob, back to you.
Matthew Lotz versus Yara Brits. Also using the right hand side of the tee box. Looks like a great swing. Very happy with it. There it is, middle of the fairway. Matthew on the tee box. Good swing, also seems to be happy with it. His 2nd shot, 5-iron. Looks like it's a good strike. Great shot, perfect shot into that flag.
It's a very, very difficult chip, not great lie. And it's going to be lightning fast as soon as this hits the green. Let's see how he gets on. These youngsters do have some unbelievable touch. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that you cannot teach.
That is a fantastic chip.
That is an unbelievable shot.
Quite speedy. Oh, he's left it on the low side. Oh, settle. That's what I was worried about. Just for his fall. Might want to fall slightly to our left. Great putt for the half. Justin Burns versus Jack Buchanan. Justin following him close behind. Seems happy with it. Such a fantastic golf swing. And that's gone a long way. Also preferring the right side of the tee box, as I'm sure majority of the players will do throughout the afternoon. Also seems happy with that tee shot. Just got it to the top of the hill.
The wind is really starting to gust there. Looks like it's gone a little bit left. Yeah, he's not happy with that. Jack's hit a great drive down here. Definitely the longest drive that we've seen here.
Try to keep it low, telling it to fly. That's a safe shot on this hole.
He's caught it a little bit heavy. He was hoping it was going to run through the rough. It hasn't. It's got stuck up in there in the rough.
I think he's just trying to lag that up as close as he could. So Justin will tap that in for a 7. And Jack will have 3 putts to win, which I don't think he will use. No problems there for Jack. So we're going to get busy with match number 4, which is Chris Gattuso and Travis Proctor. Chris Gattuso from Bishop Station College, just up the road. Let's see what these guys can do. Also favouring the right hand side of the tee box. Looks like he's happy with it. Great drive. That's about the same distance where Jack was at. So seems relatively happy with that. Good strike. And he's up the right hand side of the fairway. Probably got a little longer shot in, probably about 120. Likes the look of it. That is a great shot, just bouncing into that slope on the front of the green. Seems like the wind's died slightly. As with his second, didn't like that at all. I think he pulled it a little bit. He's come up short left. That's going to be a tough chip down the hill.
He's been quite aggressive, but he's put some great spin on it. But you can really see how it's starting to pick up pace. But that's a really good shot there. It has run a good 4 to 5 feet past the hole. That's a great putt, just missing to the right. But that's a solid par 4, which leaves Travis this 4 to 5 footer to halve the hole.
Oh, and he's just hit it straight through the break. But Chris coming out with the W in match number 4. Just a reminder, if they do halve this hole, they will then go to a chip off. Looks like that's leaking slightly right. I'm not sure if that's caught that bunker on the right hand side. Playoff hole number 2 between these two players. Doesn't look like he's too happy with that. That's gone left. That's not where you want to miss it on the 11th. Rather leave it out slightly right. That's going to be a challenging shot. Let's see how I can get on. Also, ball slightly below his feet, and that can happen quite easily. Again, it looks like he caught that a bit fat. Seems to have caught it nicely. Let's see where this ends up.
I'm just here with Uray's second shot. I'm correct in saying that it's a plug lie and that this is a free drop. So we've got Matthew lying 3 just short left of the green. Uray's played 2. He's taken that free drop. He's playing his 3rd now.
Needs to chip this relatively close. This is for par. Caught that a bit heavy. This might catch the ridge. And it has. Off the front of the green it goes. So now Uray in the pound seat.
Hit it close. You work on the short game a lot?
Yeah, quite a lot. I started practicing on the course instead of on the chipping and putting green, so since I started doing that, my short game is a bit better. Practicing more in pressure times and stuff, so yeah.
So we'll get going with semi-final 2 while the players make their way back. Cruiser and Jack Buchanan for semi-final number 2 as noted on the score sheet. Leaning slightly left means the ball's going right. He's got it over that bunker, which would leave him probably about 155 out. Hit the fairway first time round. Hit a great second shot in. Let's see what he can do second time round. Nice easy swing from Chris. It's hitting slightly left. Just skirts past that tree. I would expect this sort of 10-15 foot, probably past the hole. Clever play and give yourself a chance for par. Still a great shot. Pin high left. Just going to have a tricky putt down the slope. So very good with his short game. See that wet lie. Hope he had enough on that.
So Chris has left himself at about a 12-footer here. It's down the slope. It's going to be quick. It's definitely coming from left to right. Oh, he's just caught the lip and has just spun out, which means that Jack has got this 6 to 7 footer for the win. Chris is just going to finish out. Jack gives him permission to do so, and Chris finishes out there. So Jack has got this for the win. This is for par and for the win to take Jack into the final. Not an easy putt. It's downhill, downwind. As you could see there, it really was quick. The wind picks up, pushes it to the right, and it's just got a little bit away from him. Good putt, definitely got it past the hole.
Jack and Chris tie with 5s on the first semi-final playoff hole match. It's going to be Louis Loubser and Jere Brits. It is getting very, very nippy out here. Looks like he's happy with that drive, Louis. Great drive from Louis, middle of the fairway. Probably got about 160. He's going to try stay away from that right-hand side. Try keep it up the left. Looks like he's heading the same way. I think he got a bit more on that. That's cleared the bunker. Just depends on that line to the green if that tree's going to affect his second shot. Trying to keep this low. Looks like he's pulled it a touch. Will it catch the green? Also up that left hand side, very popular, as you can see. Grip down, short follow through, running it up. This is going to head to the back of the green, going to leave an interesting pitch. Onto Louis. That's what I was worried about. That could trundle all the way off the front edge. There it goes. Yera with his fourth shot. Tricky shot this. Difficult to get it down to the hole. You hit it just too hard. It's straight off the front edge of the green. I think he's done very well there. Tricky shot. He's given enough. Ooh, great putt from Louis. Fantastic putt from Yera. Fast downhill. And this is for Louis now. And that's a half match. We're going to move to Jack and Chris, who will be starting their second playoff hole. Looks like Jack's getting ready to go. He wants to go first. Looks like he's got hold of that one. Slightly right though. Looks like that one's slightly right. Now Chris on the tee. Usually one of his strengths, driving the golf ball. Looks like he had a great tempo there. Seems to be happy with that.
We're walking down. Chris, tell me you're at Bishop's, am I correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And I see you're playing against the Rondebosch boy.
Yeah.
Big rivals still?
Yes, very much so. Good mates. We've been together. We've played together for a very long time, so we know each other quite well. So it's good to come play each other now.
Let's see what Chris can produce. Looks like he's got good contact. That is a phenomenal golf shot. Into the wind, 4-iron, 180 meters. Just on the downslope, might help him keep it down under the wind. Looks like he's going to choke down on this, try keep it as low as possible, control the flight. Solid contact. Also a great shot. Chris with a slight advantage. Again, those putts are really tough coming down that hill. Looks like he's been aggressive with it. There we go. It's the aggressiveness Jack has in his mindset. Wants to make the putt. Onto Chris. Probably about 15 foot down the hill. More straight down the slope than across. Oh, fantastic putt. Just that last foot straightened out a little bit. Just too firm through that break. And this is for Chris to win. Our first semi-final result, as we'll move back to Louis and Yera on the tee after this match is concluded. This is their last chance to win it outright, otherwise they're going to move to a playoff, chip off. Louis aiming up that left side, trying to ride the wind a little bit. Looks like he's happy with that. Picks the tee up straight away. Also starts it up that left hand side, hoping the wind catches it. Just put too much draw on that. Might have some tree trouble on his second shot. He knows it.
As I said, he'd hit it left off the tee. He's trying to hit a big draw into the green. I've actually lost it in the air. He seems quite happy with it. I think it might just be a little bit short off the tee. He's got himself about 180 into this wind. Let's see what he does. He's hit a good shot. It's also ballooning a little bit. It's going a little bit high into this wind. It's going a little bit right of the green. But that's not a bad shot. It's not a bad place to miss it. He's going to leave himself a nice little uphill chip. Okay, so just approaching the green here. Did see Ure's ball. It's just a little bit right. It's just short of the green. It's not quite down in the valley where it could have been.
And again, he's pitching into the slope. That's a great shot from there. It's going to leave him a tester coming down the hill though. So Louis for birdie and to win outright. That's a great effort from Louis. He's going to have to flay this out right of the hole and let it come back down. Great line. What a putt to a chip off. So this chip off area has been measured at 55 meters. He's gone hard at it. What a fantastic shot from Louis. That is incredible skill. Fantastic talent. A lot of confidence involved in that shot. He threw it right up there in the air. Big swing. Also gone for the high lofted one. Bit of spin. Too much spin. And that's going to come off the front edge. The final. Chris Gattuso from Bishops versus Louis Loubser from the Golf School of Excellence out in Belleville. Louis won the toss and he's going to tee off first. He's going to hit this up onto the left side and let it drift onto the middle of the fairway with this wind. Into and off the left. Just a bit of a gust now. Oh, it looks like he's come out of that one. Got to carry that bunker. Chris likes to hit a bit of a draw, which moves from right to left in the air. Doesn't seem to like that one. Also gone right a little bit. So difficult.
If any of these players can make 4 from here, they're doing extremely well. It looks as though Chris is going first. He's just going to try and chip it out, get it back into the fairway. He's hitting it back towards me, trying to get back it into the fairway. He may have overcooked that a little bit. It looks as though it's gone through the fairway. He's really got this tree trouble here as Louis. Really struggling with a backswing. He's done really well to even advance that back into the fairway, and he's done that, and he's left himself probably about 155 meters out.
Struck it beautifully. Clean strike. Slightly to the left, looks like it. And that's going to be a tricky chip down that hill, downwind. Very difficult to judge. 3 now. Chris playing his third. Under the tree. And he's left himself in a beautiful spot. Looks like it's come out nicely in how he liked it. Just needs to slow down. So this is for Chris for par. So he's got to have this putt started just outside the right, slow up the hill. I'm sure he's going to leave this within tap-in range to put some pressure on Louis. He's picked his spot probably just outside right edge or on the right edge of the cup. Nice positive stroke. and he's just hit it through the break.
Chris, congratulations, our 2020 SSL Golf Knockout champion. Tell us about that hole. Also off the tee, a little bit of tree trouble down there.
Yeah, I had a bit of tree trouble there, and then I hit it out, got a little bit of a flyer, carried too far, then he had a nice 7-iron in here. I thought Louis' wedge shot was perfect, so I was a little surprised when it ran on that much, but then he missed his putt and I hit a good putt.
Played well, you've kept it solid, kept it consistent. So congratulations, our 2020 champion. Chris, well played.